What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Sarah from Sarah Styles here. Part 2 of this crazy haul, 80 items in one day to resell on PoshMark and eBay. So stay tuned to see what I got. Thank you so much for joining. If you're new here, I am a reseller on PoshMark and on eBay. And then I also do data analytics. My Instagram and YouTube are dedicated to reseller hauls, showing you what I get, but then also how to look at your data to know what is working for you. I have 2 analytical dashboards. One is a sales dashboard that you can use for all platforms. I'll link that down below. And one is the inventory for PoshMark that kind of shows you what is selling well. Top brands, top categories, sell-through rates, by size, by subcategory, all that good stuff. So if you like that kind of content, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the little bell so you get notified of my new content. I have a lot of really exciting things coming up. I'm going to be doing a lot of live stuff, collabs with other people. I am no expert by any means. I have been reselling for 1 year, doing upcycling. Look at that cute shirt I made. It was a men's shirt. Now it's a cute little tunic. But I've been doing upcycling for, 15 years. I have a background in thrifting, but I've only been reselling for 1 year. So I'm going to have a lot of people on this channel to help support the community, to help us all learn together on all things reselling. And then also my data analytics, I will continue to have videos on that as well as on my Instagram. So links for all of that stuff is down below. Today, I'm doing part 2 of a haul. I did the shoe portion earlier. My kid was ready for a nap, so I did not get all the way through that, through the entire haul. I went shopping and hit up 3 thrift stores, 1 Bins, GoodWill Outlet Bins World, and then also 2 standalone retail thrift stores in one day. I got over 80 items to resell on PoshMark on eBay. So I shared the shoes. Now I'm going to share the clothes and purses. This year I have a 2020 video, where I went through and assessed my business, what worked in 2019, what do I want to focus on, my goals, and all of that. I'll link that down below as well. But I decided that I'm going to kind of hone in on a niche and do shoes, purses, vintage, jackets during the winter, and dresses during the summer, so that I can spend a bit more time on social media. If you have the dashboard, you get access into the Facebook user group, spend more time working with the community and helping people figure out how to use their data and find what is working for them. So that being said, I'm going to have less time to actually resell. So I wanted to really make sure that I'm making the biggest bang for my buck. And I am doing that by focusing on shoes, purses, vintage. Those are my top sellers, high average sale price. So let's get started. I showed you my shoes. So this is going to be mainly shoes, jackets, and dresses. And I'll kind of talk about, I shop based off of average sale price. So in the sales dashboard, there is a simulator, and you can put in, hey, I want to make this amount of money. And it'll tell you what your average sale price needs to be based off of how many items you typically sell. Or if you're more of like a quantity seller, and you don't focus so much on your average sale price, it'll tell you if you want to hit that goal, you need to be selling this many items. And then you can look into your items and your sell-through rates and all of that. Always here to help as well, so send me a DM or comments down below. So I shop based off of average sale price, which means for me, it doesn't matter where I shop as long as I am hitting that average sale price and profit. I don't mind spending a little bit more money up front at, say, a retail thrift store instead of the bins. I did go to the bins and then also 2 retail thrift stores for this haul. This is sitting right here. So we're going to start with it. I was going through racks, and I had actually been at this thrift store like 2 weeks ago, and based off of the color tag, this was sitting here 2 weeks ago when I was there. But I was going through the racks, and I was like, oh, that looks familiar. And then I looked at, can you see? Yeah, that's Burberry. I do have to, so I'm going to say I am pretty sure that everything that I got is authentic. I will go through and do my research and make sure before I post it and list it. So what I'm sharing with you, if you have any thoughts or ideas, definitely leave comments down below. I have not gone through and looked up comps yet or authenticized this. I'm pretty sure based off of the feel and the quality and like the buttons and stuff that this is legit Burberry. Per purses, I don't always do the big logo. The reason I did this, it's in really good shape. It's a Coach logo bag. It is, so you can tell if you look on the inside, it's a diaper bag. And I've sold a Coach logo diaper bag in the past, so that's why I picked it up. With Coach, they have, can't show you here. With Coach, there's going to be a creed, and you can look up that number, and if that number comes up and other things, then it's most likely real. And so I looked that one up. Here's another Coach. So this is kind of a smaller one, but this is one of their newer, it's a poppy style. This little thing right here is the poppy. It's in really good shape. I did look this one up. It is missing the crossbody strap, but I want to say this was between somewhere around $100, the comp on that. If you follow me, you know I love myself a good old vintage Dooney & Bourke. And this is a good size. I was actually surprised that it was still at the store. Dooney & Bourke, you can see right in there, there's going to be a little tag that's going to show you that it is real. Let's just put this down here for now. This one, so a lot of retail thrift stores around here will actually pull all of their nice bags and kind of put them back behind a showcase, and they cost more. So it's always fun when you find something in the wild that's not behind the showcase that either they missed, or I'm pretty sure, let's see, that's Coach. I'm pretty sure they thought this one was fake because it does not have a number right there. But on some, there was a couple years that they did, there's a tag on the inside. There was a couple years that they put the tag on the inside and not on the creed to kind of help with the fakes. And I have this exact purse on my PoshMark closet and eBay in red. So I knew it sold and I knew the comps, and I was super excited because it was a really low price because they thought it was a fake or they didn't realize that it was a Coach. This is a ModCloth backpack. So I'm hit or miss with ModCloth clothing. Backpacks are very in right now. This is leather, it's suede, it's a huge size. It can also be put into a crossbody strap, and it is in really good condition. So I always look on the bottom right here. That's where you're going to get the most wear on purses, and this looks like it's hardly been worn. So I got that, and then a Coach. Here's another Coach. This is their newer style. It's a smaller one, which I don't always love smaller bags because it means that they don't always sell as high. But this again is one where it does not have a creed in it, but it does have the little tag on the inside. So pretty sure that this one is real as well. And you can also tell by the quality. I mean, some fakes are like crooked stitching and like super, you can tell that they're fakes. But sometimes I've seen fakes that are like really good fakes. So always look them up. This is, I have two other Kate Spade purses in the same kind of style. This one is actually like a ostrich type fabric, but there's the Kate Spade right there. Kate Spade will have this on the inside, and then they usually have a tag in here as well. Yeah. So here's the tag. Kate Spade. I think my Kate Spade purses are listed around 75. No, like maybe 100 for this style of purse. This is a Dooney & Bourke, and I went back and forth on it because I'm not. This is like, I saw this and I was like, that's a Dooney & Bourke. You can tell by the way that the fabric is. There's the Dooney & Bourke. And then it has, let me show you, the tag on the inside to know that it's real. There you go. That's a real Dooney & Bourke. It was a very reasonable price and it's a good size, so I decided to get it. That's all the purses. If you know me, that's not that many purses. I did not have good luck with purses. There's one more. This is Torrid New with tags, and I'm actually really considering keeping it for myself. It would, like, tell me that would not be perfect for thrifting. I do have another fanny pack, but it's just like a floral one that I got off of Amazon, and this one's like so cute. So leave a note down below. Should I keep it for myself? It is, I don't know if it'll fit me. I guess I'd have to try it on to see if it's my size. So that's all the purses I got. But hello, tell me if you know this brand. Like, yes, please. I will be taking Marc Jacobs. And what's so fun about, so I know the colors, depending on where you thrift, like they rotate through colors to tell you like how old it is. And this color is the same color as the Burberry. So I wonder if it's the same person. Do you always wonder? Do you ever wonder that, right? Like if you see a bunch of stuff in the same size, like in my shoe haul, I got a bunch of boots in a size 8, and it was the same person. Like in my mind, that's the same person that gave away all their boots, and I thank them very much. But if this is the same size as a Burberry, it makes sense that it would be like the same person cleaning out their closet, right? And they're the same color tag, so they were put out at the same time. What blows my mind is I'd been to the thrift store when these were out and I totally missed them. I did not look down that aisle. I just went in quickly. But yeah, so if you see, I want to note this too. If you see anything on this haul that you want, send me a DM on Instagram. If you get to me before I post it, I'll give you a really big discount because I don't have to list it. So, Jack. So, I've been following, you know, I do my research, always constant research, lots of labels to learn, and I've read that this Jack does well. I have yet to try it because comps were kind of all over the place and I wasn't sure. But this jacket I wanted to try because it's really cute and it had this asymmetrical buttons. So I thought that was really cute. This is Sanctuary. I've sold mainly Sanctuary purses, but what I liked about this, hello, new with tags. Let's see, $138 new with tags at Nordstrom's. So I will be taking that. Thank you. Marmot is an activewear. Being in Colorado, I do see a lot of, you know, like Marmot, the North Face, Patagonia, Columbia. Columbia is one of my top sellers. It sells lower than the other brands I mentioned, but I see it a lot, and it usually sells pretty quick. But this is Marmot, and what I liked about this is it's not like their normal, you know, wintry jacket type. It's like this quilted jacket, and then it's also a size medium, and I know size medium to larges for me are my best sell-through rates. So if it's something that I'm kind of unsure on, I look at the sizes to see how I think it's going to sell based off of the size. All right, let's do, I keep going back and forth. So leave me a note down below if you sell men's and what you sell and why you like it. I want to get into it, and then I'm at the thrift store and I have no huge desire to go look through men's stuff. This, however, was accidentally put in the women's, and it's J. Crew. I have good luck with J. Crew. I looked up comps on J. Crew pea coats for men, and they were like $50 to $75. So I feel like it came to me, right? So I'm going to try it out. Now I think we're down to dresses and vintage. Oh, the last thing. This suede jacket right here, it's a good one. Stay tuned to see what brand it is. It is pretty legit. Super stoked. This, I'm not going to show you brands because these are all vintage. This is a vintage 80s, likely 80s. I'll have to look it up. I actually am hoping that it fits me because look at that silhouette. And with the bow front, like that's going to be a very flattering dress. So I'm hoping that it fits me so that I can model it, but then also so that maybe I can keep it. Because I have somewhere to wear this to, right? Yeah, I don't. I would say a whole mom of 3. My dressing up is, should I wear my Target yoga pants or my Lululemon yoga pants, right? Oh, this is not vintage. This is BCBG Max Azaria. So there's different levels of BCBG. BCBG Max Azaria is the highest level. So if I'm going to pick up BCBG, I will mostly only do the Max Azaria. There you go. And this is, so I was looking at my 2020 or my 2019 data, and what kind of dresses. If I'm going to focus on dresses, I really dug deep into what kind of dresses I want to pick up. And with Valentine's Day coming up, and then it's prom season, and then it's wedding season, 100% of my prom dresses sold. So I have really been keeping an eye out for prom style dresses, formal type dresses that are trendy. I need to do a bit more research on like what the cool kids are wearing now. I have no idea what like a high schooler wants to wear. But I thought this would be very good for, you know, a sweethearts cocktail or prom or, you know, a black tie or wedding event. And I've had really good with BCBG Max Azaria formal dresses. I'm actually going to put these purses down so it's easier to get to. Okay. Vintage dress. I mean, there's not a lot to say about this. I did like that it has kind of a deeper back. Again, I'm looking at more formal type dresses. I like to sell a lot of 80s stuff. I don't know if I just think it's fabulous so I can pick it up and I really enjoy selling it, or I don't know, but that's kind of probably, let me look at the tag. I'll have to look it up, but it's 100% silk, so yes, please, thank you. I would probably put this, I'll have to look. I'd probably put this at maybe late 80s to 90s. Adriana Papel. I love her stuff. She makes gorgeous ball gowns. This is not a ball gown, but this is, you know, if you're going to a wedding, or even, I mean, a lot of prom, I've seen like pictures of like my niece's proms and stuff, and they aren't getting like super like huge ball gown formal dresses like we did back in our day. A lot of them are doing like more cocktail-y type dresses, and this would even be good for, you know, like if you're attending a wedding, right? Very classic, sleek. I liked that it had like this ruche off to the side, very flattering. So the thing with dresses, shoes, and bags, I can list really quickly. I'm getting pickier about what dresses I'm picking up because I think dresses really look better either on a mannequin or modeled if they fit me, or if I can, you know, a lot of times the back doesn't close. So if you don't see a picture of the back when I am modeling something, it's because it's not closed. There you go. Helpful tint if you're modeling your own stuff. But putting it on a mannequin or trying it on and taking a picture takes more time. Time is money. I am trying to lessen my time, not extend my time. So if I'm buying a dress and it's taking me longer, I want to make sure that it is really hitting that price point I'm aiming for. However, that being said, I cannot say no. Like, tell me that's not amazing. I mean, tell me that's not amazing. I don't know why it's probably like early 90s. I'm pretty sure my mom probably owned one of these, right? Or like I had cousins that were a little bit older than I was. They always wanted to be them. I'm pretty sure they probably wore this to like one of their dances or something. It's amazing. It's amazing. I think this is probably, let me see, Adriana Papel again. Yep. I really like her dresses. So this is kind of, you know, a cocktail formal. Again, you could probably wear it to a prom if you're looking for a shorter prom. Wedding season's coming up. I also liked the size. It's a size 10. That is one of my higher volume sellers. I think you guys are going to start to notice a trend. I'm pretty sure this one's Adriana Papel as well. Her formal gowns are gorgeous. They're very high quality. Yeah. This one I'm hoping fits because this silhouette on the back, like, you need a badunkadunk in that to be able to show how amazing that's going to look. And I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I have a badunkadunk. Like, this white girl's got some booty. So I'm hoping, let me see what size. It might fit. But tell me that's not pretty. It's Adriana Papel, same as the others. And this is Occasions. Adriana Papel Occasions. One more Adriana Papel tiered layer dress. Again, a size 10. I like selling the higher, not higher, I mean, 10's not that high, right? It's like the average size, but it's not a size 2. So I like selling those. They are my sell-through rates for mediums to larges. Into extra larges a little bit, my sell-through rates are really high. So if I'm iffy again, I will look at the size. I was not iffy about this though. I have sold this a dress almost exactly like this before. So tell me. I don't think this one's gonna fit me. Like, I'm almost positive, but if you've watched me in the past, you know my love for big, like ridiculously big bows. And I just think it's so funny that like it was totally a thing in the 80s and someone was like, let's just like put big bows on women. It's like completely not flattering at all, but it's totally the 80s style. A lot of times it's like on the butt, which is like even better. It's like, hone in, let's look at someone's butt. But I kind of love that it's like, you know, it just kind of perfectly goes over your breast. It's amazing. I love myself a good 80s vintage prom dress. This one, I was iffy on this one. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you why I'm iffy. So it is Alex Evenings, which I sold Alex Evenings, and they've all sold, but they sold a little bit lower than the average sale price that I'm hoping to get this year going forward. But it is gorgeous. I really loved the cut and the asymmetrical, and it has this long piece, and I thought it would be gorgeous. Valentine's Day is coming up. You get, you have like formal Valentine's Day dances or like a prom, even a bridesmaid. So I'm not expecting to get as much out of this as the Adriana Papel dresses, but I do think it will sell. This one, I'm going to be honest, I went back and forth on. It is Kamichi Blue, I think, which I've sold a couple Kamichi Blue. I think it's an Urban Outfitters brand. Yeah, 66170. So that's going to be like Anthro, Urban Outfitters, that whole realm. I don't know exactly. I think it's Urban Outfitters. I'd have to look it up. I went back and forth on this. The Kamichi Blues that I've sold in the past have sold lower than the average sale price that I'm looking for. I got it for a couple of reasons. It's a size medium, and it's very sleek, but then it has like this, a puffy full bottom, and it's the fabric. It kind of has that vintage fabric look to it. I just really like the style of it, and I was looking up comps, and I know the brand, and sometimes you just have to go with your gut, and I just really liked the style of it and thought it was really sleek. So that's why I got that one. These are vintage dress. I really like this one. Who doesn't want a nice black? I'd probably put this one, I don't know, probably 80s would be my guess off of the tag. I'll have to look it up though. But like, this is a really classic, sleek vintage dress. It is completely sheer, so you can wear, it would be really cute with like a vintage lace, what's it called, slip? That's what it's called. With a really cool vintage slip under, either black or some other, like a nude, or if you wanted to like be bold, do like a really bold blue. That'd be really cute with it. Yeah, that's cute. Ellen Tracy. So Ellen Tracy is honestly kind of hit and miss for me. But I just couldn't. I'll pick it up if it's something I think is really unique. It is a size 12. Sell-through rate for size 12 for me is really good. And it's more of like on the cusp of a formal dress. You could totally dress this up for formal or just, really fancy business. And I really just liked it. I like the tweed. I like this up here. I liked all that. This dress, I'm going to be honest, I am going to try it on. So if you watch me, you know that I'm like, I want it all. And then I usually don't end up keeping it all because I have nowhere to wear it to. This dress, though, I really liked it. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a fabric or like the flow of it. Like, look at that skirt. And then it has like this open cut back. If it fits me, I'll probably, the only place that I have to wear things to is like Posh and Zips. That's like the only nice thing that I do. Sometimes me and my husband go out, but like, he's seen me for 7-8 years. Sometimes I get dressed up, but also like no one cares, right? And I don't always want to put in the effort. So I might keep this. I'm hoping it fits me. It is a size medium, I think. vintage, so it probably won't fit me. Yeah, it probably won't, but I might keep it. Yes. How amazing is this? Like a midi long sleeve. Look at the, oh my God, it's gorgeous. This is not going to fit me to model, which I'm super sad about, because I think it just looks so much better modeled than on a mannequin, but that is so, and it has pockets and a belt. Oh my God, classic 80s style right there. Holy effing balls, dude. Like this dress, I saw it and I was like, hell effing yeah, I'm getting that. I love the lace with the gold in it, but then also like that deep V back. Backless dresses for me have a really high sell-through rate. I love backless dresses. I love backless shirts. I think it's kind of like the mullet, right? Where you have like a business in the front, party in the back. I love it. Super sexy. The sweetheart neckline. Vintage 80s is my guess, but best based off of style and the tag. Oh, that's amazing. This one I saw as I was walking out, and I love the accordion. How amazing that lace. I'll have to look up the era. I'm guessing probably like 60s to 70s, just based off of the style. If you don't follow Breezy Von Breezy on Instagram, she's awesome. She's a vintage reseller. Depending on when I edit this and air this, I am trying to do a live with her, so make sure to do that. She's a vintage seller and she knows her shit. So if I have questions or I'm kind of iffy, I always reach out to her. 2 things left, and we're getting to the last one. It's good. I'm telling you, it's good. A vintage jacket, suede jacket. So one reason that I love selling vintage, not only do I love the classic style of it, and I love the, how good it is for the environment. It was made so well. Like this jacket is probably 40 or 50 years old. And it looks amazing. Like it's in fantastic shape. And like the quality of it is just so cool to see how clothes used to be made. This is the last one. I saw this jacket and it's suede and it's in fantastic shape. It has like the leather trimming and it is Oscar de la Renta. Now it says an Oscar de la Renta company. I'm not familiar with that. Leave notes down below if you know. My guess is it's kind of like Oscar de la Renta's lower brand, kind of like how Michael Kors has Michael by Michael Kors. A lot of brands do that. That would be my guess. But hello, it's still Oscar de la Renta. Like, yes, please, I will take it. And it's a suede and leather jacket, longer, in fantastic shape. So, that's my haul. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I do a lot of fun stuff on my Instagram as well. Leave comments down below. What was your favorite thing? Do you like picking up vintage? What kind of vintage do you pick up? And how do you use your data? If you have questions or comments, other people do as well, and I want this to be a place to engage the community. So share your insights, share your knowledge, leave comments down below. We'll build this community together. So have a good day.